Hey guys, what's going on? Today I have an interesting video to talk about today, and it's about a craze that's sweeping everywhere right about now, and it's a fidget spinner. So these right here, I don't completely understand, but my son got one of these the other day. This is one of the cheaper ones. This was about actually $5 at I believe at Kroger. Had these, and this is one you can get online, I believe, on Amazon because I think Lamar Wilson actually had this exact one on his channel. But these are fidget spinners. If people want to know what is a fidget spinner, it is actually this. Usually there's something in the middle to hold on to, and the thing just spins. That's basically what a fidget spinner is. Now, my thing is, I wonder if you're supposed to use one finger to twist and do that. That kind of seems like I wouldn't want to do with a fidget spinner. That seems like what I would want to do with a fidget spinner, but um, that's what I think is kind of cool about it is you can do this and just with one hand, kind of just play with it while you're watching something. But it's kind of like I think something to keep your hand busy while you're doing stuff. Some people have trouble like they want to move their hands all the time, and I think that's what mainly fidget spinners are for. But honestly, I mean, for me, it's just fun to sit here and do this while you're watching a TV program. You know, you're into it, like you're just watching the program going, that's kind of just cool. So everybody, even adults, could own one of these, and this is pretty good. This is a cheaper one, but I mean, it's not bad. Like if you take good care of it, I don't think it'll last quite a while. It's pretty well made, and I think a lot of times you're just trying to spin it to get it going really fast and trying to see if how long it'll spin. This will spin for quite a long time. So crazy people outside. Anyways, I'm right by the window. Anyway, see, it's going for quite a long time. It's been spinning for a while. I think that's what some people do. They like spin it and see how long it'll spin. But there's always a craze that happens, and also something else I want to talk about is that there's always crazes that happen during different people's childhoods. This is one of the ones that's going on right now. And with crazes and trends with having to do toys, there's always some people that want to take the trendy toys to school. Never a good thing. Never a good thing. They always get banned immediately. Like it doesn't take very long. Like maybe a week. Like you'll be allowed to take them to school, and people will be like, teachers will be like, oh yeah, it's not too bad, blah 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 blah. But then people are starting to say, hey, can I borrow your fidget spinner? Yeah, okay. They don't want to give it back to me, blah blah blah. They stole my toy, whatever, and things start to go awry. Then you can't take the toy in. So it's banned. So already, fidget spinners banned from schools in a lot of areas, I've heard. So once again, a trendy toy banned that you cannot play with at school. Other toys in the past, I believe slap bracelets were banned at one point, which they kind of came back a little bit, and they're still kind of coming back stuff. But I'm sure they're probably getting banned as well. Um, Pogs were actually banned when I was in school. They kind of blew up a little bit when I was in middle school. And I remember some people would try and bring them to school and play like during like lunch and things like that. And they would try and go outside and play Pogs, but eventually they got banned. And you couldn't play them at all there. They wouldn't let you bring them to school. They just told you don't bring them in. What was the other one? There was something else when I was in school that we had that was trendy. I cannot think of it. I want to say like a rubber band was involved, but I can't remember what exactly it was. Was there some kind of spinning thing that happened in the 90s? I don't remember. I'm trying to think of what that was because I know there was something else that people were playing with that was banned in school back then, and I can't remember exactly. I'm playing with this as I'm like doing. I told you exactly right there what fidget spinner is about. But anyway, um, people want to know, like what is the craze with this? It's just all it is, is it's something to spin while they're doing stuff, and it's the dumbest thing ever. It's an invention that people probably never thought. And just think about this: as I was watching a Jacksepticeye video, and I don't watch him very much, but every once in a while I'll watch something of his that it was a comment video, so it was pretty funny. But he mentioned that this is a craze right now, which it is, which got me thinking I probably should make a video about it. But anyway, this this thing was around a year ago, and it hadn't caught on yet. It was slowly starting to pop its head up, and then now, as you could tell, it's blowing up and it's everywhere, and people are going to be selling them. Every place you go to is going to have fidget spinner, and as soon as every store in the world has these in their store, and they start making like knockoffs and things that are extremely cheap and the ones that are going to end up breaking as soon as you get them. As soon as that happens, the craze is going to be over. So surprisingly enough, some stores don't have these already, and I'm shocked by that. Some of the bigger stores don't have them already. I was surprised Kroger had it, um, but they did. They had just like a small little thing up front with this in it, which kind of surprises me because they have one kind of fidget spinner, and I'm assuming that stores are going to start getting different ones in. Um, I don't know. Like I don't know how this is going to go further than probably these kind that you see. A lot of them look like this, but there'll be other ones that are kind of smaller and compactor, and there are very expensive ones. There is a $75 ones, and I think more than that on Amazon. You can buy other, fidget spinners. Um, so definitely check that out. If you're wanting to get one, check your local pharmacies. It sounds like a very, very weird thing, but check your local pharmacies. They actually probably will carry these. Um, a lot of the big box stores aren't carrying them for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if they're just like, we're not buying into the hype, we're not wasting our money. Maybe that's the thing. But they're losing a lot of sales on this, so I'm assuming soon they will be carrying these. Like I said, Kroger has started to carry these up front, but this is probably all they got. I would probably check pharmacies, and they probably will have. I think there's a cube version. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's just like a cube and you just spin it or something like that, and it's a cube thing. I don't know how that works, but there is fidget cubes as well. I don't know how those work though. Um, I've never seen those, but that's what a fidget spinner is. If you want to know what it is, I just told you. And like I said, it's kind of like to keep your hands busy. Like I said, I was doing this for a while, and some of them you could like roll, like you can kind of just do that, and you can just kind of roll in the roll. You can do that too when you're on the couch. Just go, on the couch. Um, but just to keep your hands busy, that's all it is. Stupid craze, weird trend going on right now. I don't understand it, but I figured, hell, I'll make a video about it. We'll talk about it. Got it going. Got it going on right there. Bam. There you got it. Fidget spinner trend 2017. I don't understand. Look at that thing. It keeps on going. Keeps on going. It just keeps on spinning. Look at that. Keep on going. Yep. All right. Anyway, there we go. What is a fidget spinner? Thoughts on it? I just told you. Comments down below. What's some cool, weird trends when you were in school? Let me know about ones that were banned. Maybe I missed one. Pokemon cards, I think at one point, was banned in school. And something I remember when I was a child. Tell me in the 90s what things got banned in school, because I guarantee you, someone down below, if you make a comment and you let me know what was banned, I would probably understand. I know laser lights was another one that was a craze. People were buying laser lights all the time for some reason. But as always, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you later. Later, guys. Keep rocking.